The next one is a band of friggin' legends that came together. Apparently, they are friends. And they went and performed 10 songs in 10 days in, I'm going to tell you now, George Harrison's kitchen. So I'm not familiar with all of these artists, but I do know Jeff, what's his surname? Jeff from ELO. Jeff Lynne, there we go, and Bob Dylan. So those are the two names that I recognize amongst all these other names. I will tell you, there's George Harrison, Jeff Lynne, Bob Dylan, Roy Orbison, and Tom Petty. Is it Pop? Yeah, Tom Petty. So they are the five friends, got together, made these songs, and the one that we are going to listen to today is Handle with Care. And it looks like their little band of legends goes by the name the Traveling Wilburys. So, or Wilburys, I don't know. McSkinny, thank you. I see you actually had two. Generally, I don't like to do two of the same artist songs in a single month. But for some reason, I marked two. I scheduled two of them in for this month, so it's fine. We're gonna then do it. So this one is Handled with Care. The other one, I can't remember. I just happened to see that there's a second one from the Traveling what is it? My brain. Traveling Wilburys. There we go. So McSkinny, thank you very much for this one, for introducing me to a band. It's like Jeff Lynne does not, his talents doesn't just end with a solo or an orchestra or anything like that. So I'm very curious, very much looking forward to this one, because there's nothing more that I enjoy than having to see people, take all the fluff out of the equations and they just go down back to basics and they perform something very raw, unplugged. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I want to get cracking on this one. Get ready, guys.
Shut down. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care.
If that's a kitchen, that's a Mosa kitchen.
Reputation's changeable. Situation's tolerable. But baby, you're adorable. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care?
That mic's a bit high for him.
Got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been fobbed up and I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed.
Aww.
Daycare centers and night schools.
Are they twins?
Handle me with care.
Wait, but there's 6 of them.
Been stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care?
Such a classic old-time voice. Eh?
Everybody got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine.
Oh, Yoshi, look at the voice.
I've
can't be a kitchen. Who's playing the harmonica? Was this now it? Why does this guy look like Matt Rife, that comedian? Oh, I think this was the other one, McSkinny. End of the line. See, it's even popping up here by me now. Hold on. I want to see who's who. Let's see. Let us see. I'm gonna lose my mind with this button. I really need to change it. Okay, lyrics. Let's go to Genius, because then hopefully we can although let's just do this. Bob Dylan. I quickly want to see what is his. So was Bob Dylan, he was the lead singer now. Yo, but I swear I've been listening to Bob Dylan for a very long time, and that's not the voice I had in my mind. Let me show you what I'm looking at. There we go. I think it was the lead now. Okay. Different approach. Let's do this. And members. Yeah. No, what's happening? Okay, George Harrison. The Beatles. So look at this. So this is a very unique voice that I really liked. Roy Orbison. And he's the one actually I've never seen before. Passed away in December of 1988. Jeepers, that's a long time ago. And then we have Jeff Lynne, obviously. Although, why is it that I didn't feel like I recognized him? Who's this? Can someone please help me? Okay. So by the way, let me. If you don't know yet, I'm really, really bad. They call it some kind of face blindness. I can't compare faces. It is crazy. I will make such a bad investigator or spy. Okay, so see, I'm going on mustache and curly hair. Mustache and curly hair. Is that then Jeff? I mean, that can also be Tom Petty. Roy is clear because he's pitch black hair and he wore the sunglasses. That's fine. Got that much. And then Bob Dylan. Wait, let's go see how Bob Dylan looks. Oh, we just did open pictures. I think he might have been the lead singer. No, let's try a different approach. I'm gonna lose my mind. Harmonica, Bob Dylan. See, I didn't see no one play the harmonica. Then drums, we had Jim Kalfner, which wasn't really considered part of the. I didn't see his name in the 5 Legends breakdown. Then we had slide guitar, George Harrison, which I don't know what that is. Electric guitar, George Harrison and Jeff Lynne. And then backing vocals, Tom Petty, George Harrison. Okay, they're all of them were backing vocals. Bass, Tom Petty. Lead vocals, George Harrison. Oh, so the lead was George Harrison. I am so lost. Wow. Okay, anyway. I suppose I won't be able to satisfy my curiosity due to my inability to match faces. You would imagine, because I'm so good at reading expressions and body language, I would be able to match faces and features. Ugh. Let's read the lyrics, because I did like the song. I kind of felt like there was a really is the word sad that I'm looking for? Probably. It is a little bit sad because men get treated like crap sometimes. Anyways, let's start from the top. So George Harrison, verse 1. Been beat up and battered around, been sent up and I've been shot down. So I think this is more in your metaphorical sense. So he's been built up, complimented, maybe, I don't know, gotten the chance to, get a promotion at work or whatever. And then he starts getting shot down. So that same confidence that he's not built for a period is not being broken down. And shot down, whatever suggestions he makes, get shot down. I don't know. I kind of read that more in a metaphorical sense than anything else. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. So that's interesting that he says, you are the best thing I have found yet. It's not that I'm going to handle you with care because you are so precious to me. I'm saying you are the best thing that I have found, but you need to handle me with care. So it's probably because he's so tired of, being broken down and such. So if it's the one person that he now really cares for and loves and respects, if that same person is going to not treat him with care, then that's going to be the ultimate disappointment. Reputations changeable, situations tolerable, but baby, you're adorable. Handle me with care. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Everybody. Okay. Now, just because they said they chorus Bob Dylan, Tom Petty. So it's these two dudes that were like head to head singing together whenever the chorus popped up. Let's see if I can find them. Just for my own sanity. These two. Okay, don't know which is which, but at least we've narrowed it down. Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. I've been fobbed off. I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed in daycare centers and night schools. Sure. Okay, so I think he actually is trying to say that the dating game is harsh. It was back then, it is today. But I think it's far worse today, by the way. Yeah, I think it's far, far worse. Because, interestingly enough, I just shared with my patrons, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I saw that someone now went and invented an app, and not by someone, I mean a thing called, that calls herself a woman. She designed and launched a dating app called Courted. And what it does is, if a dude wants to go on a date with a girl, it's like a dating app, he needs to pay a deposit so that she has money to get ready for the date. Bro, if it costs you money to get ready for a date, you already don't want to go to that date, because what you're going to get is something fake and plastic and plastered and disgusting. Something that is going to look completely different when you have to wake up next to it or after throwing it into a swimming pool. Because why do you have to? What happened to, I'll pick you up at 7, let's go to the drive-in, or let's go to the roller skating rink, and like you wear your best dress that's in your cupboard, you wear your little shoes, and your hair's always, done in any case, because it's back. Okay, I'm thinking now 60s, 70s, probably 80s, where, ladies still had their hair permed. So, but I mean, that's permanent. You do your hair. You don't go to a friggin' salon to have your hair done for a date. You just, it is exhausting. It is exhausting. So I don't know if they go and, add another layer of new nails, if they go buy a new outfit, because now, you can't wear the same dress now that you wore 2 months ago to some other event. I mean, I don't even want to be a dude in this case. Seriously. Seriously, it makes me so mad just watching stuff like that. But in any case, I can see. So I think what he's trying to do is almost give us a picture of, certain scenarios or places that he went to, and he tried maybe his luck asking a lady out, or asking if, he can take her to dinner or to the drive-in or whatever. And then so at the daycare, at the night schools, which also means he works during the day, and during the night he goes to night school, which shows his ambition, right? It shows that he really wants to make something of his life. So he is the ideal provider, I want to say, because he's working actively at becoming better and being, or getting himself into a position where he can one day provide for his family. But instead, as the first line suggests, he's been fobbed off or been fooled. So I think in today's terms, we'll just say he's been ghosted, or, never showed up for the date or whatever, stood up. So he's just then giving another, a gentle warning at the end: handle me with care. Then verse 4, been stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized. Now it's almost, again, we're dealing with the corporate environment, how he's being treated at work. Been stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care. So he's going through a shitload at work, whether it's him singing about being an artist. I mean, that involves traveling and meetings and being overexposed, being commercialized. So it's enough that he's being treated like that at work. He really doesn't want to be treated like that when he goes home to, the partner that he loves and cares for. I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? Then the chorus: everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on. Verse 5. I've been upright and it made a mess. But I'll clean it up myself, I guess. Oh, the sweet smell of success. Handle me with care. Oh, I've been uptight and it made a mess. But I'll clean it up myself, I guess. Oh, the sweet smell of success. Handle me with care. Yeah, okay. So he did, now that he got the success, he got a little bit of, full of himself as well. And then you end up with the wrong people in the wrong situations at the wrong places. But he's realizing that it's his responsibility. I like this. I really like it. It's such beautiful writing. Let's see what they say. So, Handle with Care was written by George Harrison and originally intended as the B-side for his 1988 This Is Love single. Yes, with featured artists. But when the record label deemed it too good, the Wilburys formed to record more songs for an album. The song's title was decided after initially coming up with a few lines when Dylan asked what the song called and what it is about, and Harrison saw a box with a Handle with Care sticker. Handle with Care was the supergroup's debut single, reaching the top 40 in 7 countries, including a number 2 peak in Canada. In the US, it peaked at number 45 in December 1988. Damn. I mean, what more do you want? Is men putting literally everything they experience in life, which is generally very hard to get from men, by the way, because they don't talk about the shit. But now you have someone who actually goes and, I think speak on behalf of so many men, what they experience at work before they were successful, after they were successful, the in-between, as well as, trying to be in the dating scene. Sheesh. Very, very nice. Thank you, McSkinny. Now I'm looking forward to the other one. What it was called? End of the Line, eh? Yeah. So I think we need to get to that one soonest. I'll see if I can still record it this week. But very, very well written. I think, so the music in itself, it was catchy, but it's not something I wouldn't have, if it had to pop up on the radio or whatever, I wouldn't have bothered to listen to the lyrics because it didn't catch me that much. I mean, there's some serious music out there that really gets me in the vibe and I still don't listen to what they sing. So, you need to be like, it needs to be an extraordinary piece or melody or whatever to get me to like, hold on, I really want to know what they're singing here. But now that I've read every single word that's being sung, I'm like, now I will go and listen to the song again and again. Until, it becomes, sometimes you just need to listen to a song like 2-3 times and then it actually becomes catchy, and it sticks with you. So I'm one of those people. But okay, thanks, McSkinny. Yeah, I'll try and push this one as soon as possible. Okay. I'll check you guys on the next one.
We had at the Braveheart. With bright Vikings we stand side by side, with axes raised high, bound by blood and honor. We believe in the old ways,